Hi everyone, and welcome to Wig It Out with Nikki. Today I'm going to show you how to get this beautiful updo. I think it's perfect for fall, and it just takes 5 minutes or less once you get the logistics of it done. The only thing you're going to need today is 2 clips, a water bottle, a wide tooth comb to get all of the knots and angles out, and just this point to help do the zigzag that you need in the back. And then last but not least, you're going to need some fabric, which I should have already had, but I'm going to grab really quick. All right, so here are some of the pieces that the same fabric that I currently have in my hair. It is a 1/8 of a yard, just trimmed, smooth and soft, and it's got a little bit of give into it. I'm a texture person. I have no idea what this fabric's called. I just kind of walked around the fabric store filling the different fabrics to find something that felt nice to me. And I guess that's kind of something that drew my eye, felt nice. That's what I picked. No rhyme or reason other than texture. So I've got just a couple examples here. Look at this fun spring, or it's even beautiful for fall, or simple basic. So that's all you're going to need. So stick around. Okay, everyone, to get this particular style, the most difficult part while doing this on a wig is camouflaging the wefting in the back. So to do that today, we're going to need 2 clips, a wide tooth comb to make sure that there is no knots and to help keep it smooth. Now I have a fine tooth comb, but the only thing I'm going to be using is this end right here to help with the zigzag in the lines, and 1 spray bottle of water. So all I'm going to do is start out by lightly misting this Noriko wig. And I'm just using this one as an example. I will be styling the current wig I have on. So we're just going to comb through really quick, make sure that there is no knots. There we go. And then from there, we are going to pull the hair back. We are doing basically the equivalent of 2 pigtails is kind of where we're going, 2 lower pigtails. So we do want to leave a little bit of hair at the front for face framing. But to show you how to do the style, what you want to do is you do not absolutely want to just split it right down the middle. If you do that, you're going to see wefting. If there's any permatease, that's going to show. So the trick is to do it in a downward angle to the side. And then don't do like I just did and accidentally put it in the wefting. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. We aren't going for perfect. What we're doing is trying to put an angle in at enough degree to and at a downward angle to camouflage the wefting. So I'm just going to clip that to the side, come over here, do it at a nice little angle. And I'm gonna, like I said, this is the most challenging to do this to camouflage the wefting. And then we'll just clip. Whoops. Of course, I think I can't complete a video without dropping something. Guess it wouldn't be me if I didn't. All right, so we did that side. We want to come up and under that little weft or angle that we just did. Just going to add this to that clip. Perfect. Add it to this clip. And so forth. So you can see it's kind of simple once you get the hang of it. And lastly, we'll do this over here. All right, so you do have it at a little zigzag. It won't look like this once you get it all the way down. I'm just using this as an example so that you can see the definition needed to get that zigzag part in order to do the pigtails that you need. All right, so we're just going to take this and of course bring it down. All right, so that is the first step into getting the beautiful braid you're about to see. So from there, I'm going to do the exact same to the back of the current wig I'm wearing. and show you behind how I get to step 2, 3, and 4. All right, bear with me while I pause the video and get that set up. Okay, so I went ahead and I have the 2 biggies in my current wig. Now I want to do some face framing, so I went ahead and pulled some of my bangs out. To keep this out of the way while I'm doing the braid is you can either twist this up or just do a quick little braid here. And that way you can take a small little hair clip and give yourself a nice little unicorn and get that puppy up and out of your hair. Perfect. From there, I'm going to take my fabric that's needed for this. We're going to go to the center. And then where the center is, that's going to be where the center of my hair is. I'm just going to take this side. I want to hold it up and out of my hair while I go ahead and braid this side. I do like to lightly mist my hair to do this. I feel like it gives me a little bit easier control. Now from here, you're just going to divide it in half because, make sure all the hair is up and out of the way. The fabric is going to be the equivalent of the 3rd strand of hair. So we're going to go ahead and give that a nice little braid in. Perfect. So we're about 2/3 of the way down, which is perfect because this has layers in it, and if I go any farther, they'll start airing out a little bit. But we are going to slide it down. I don't think I got that quite tight enough, so I'm going to throw a 3rd one in there. Perfect. Don't want it to come undone as we're getting ready to do the next step. We're just going to loosen that up a little. Don't want it too loose. And now for the second side. This side is a little bit different. We do want to make sure that the hair or the fabric is tight. You don't want it loose. You don't want it to kind of bow down in the middle. So again, quick little mist. Divide it into 2 strands because the fabric is going to be strand 3. Up. There we go. Again, when we put the ponytail in, I'm specifically leaving the fabric out of the hairband. I don't want it tied up with the hairband. It'll make sense when we go to complete the braid. Perfect. We're just going to do a quick little lower it down so we can loosen this up a little. All right, and now, yes, I know we have these out. They'll get tucked in at the end. We're just going to come from behind, take this, and bring the left side over to the right side over to the left. Bring it up, and evidently get rid of the unicorn because that's right where I want to tie it. So we'll just go ahead and let that fall forward now. And we want the fabric just to be right over the ears. Now from here, I like to do a little faux braid. So I just pull it forward a smidge and wrap it around a whole bunch of times, tucking that under. And then from this side, I go the other way to kind of give the illusion of a braid. We're going to take our bangs. And now here comes the fine part, is we are going to, you want to be careful. We'll use some bobby pins or just tuck it under, but we want to start camouflaging all this little bit of extra hair. So I'm going to take some of that face framing I left, bring it under the fabric, and just kind of go around it a few times. We also are going to take this little extra hair and tuck it under the fabric. If we have to separate the fabric out a little bit, that's fine too. In fact, I kind of prefer that look. Bring that back down. Now this is the longest process of it. The most difficult, I think, is dividing it. The longest process is just kind of working this hair and tucking everything. I'm gonna leave that out for now. Is tucking everything in and refining the final look. All right. Now it's hard to do this without a mirror in front of me, so I know it's kind of messy. I will work on it a smidge. This is where bobby pins come in. This is a hand-tied cap, so I have to be really careful where I stick the bobby pins or where I place anything. But I'm gonna pause, just do a quick little tuck in, a little bit easier with a mirror in front of me, and I'll show you the final product. Okay, so I did a little bit more fiddling. So what I'm gonna do is just take some bobby pins. This just does not want to stay up very well. So I'm gonna be very conscientious of the fact that this is a hand-tied cap. Make sure I don't poke through any of the cap with my bobby pin and just kind of tuck it in. This side I'm leaving out. I'm just gonna tuck behind my ear to give it a little bit more texture and kind of adjust everything. If you need to put more bobby pins, great. I would recommend for your first time or two doing this with an open wefted cap so that you don't have to worry about poking through with bobby pins. I'll just do a quick 360 so you can see the final product. All right, here we go. Now, how's that for the perfect fall double braid style? You never would guess that this is a wig I'm wearing. So if you'd like to see and would like to see more, be sure to hit the like and subscribe. And of course, ring the bell. If you ring the bell, it'll alert you every time I release a new recording. So thank you very much for joining Wig It Out with Nikki, and you have a great rest of your day.